Two young men. A wooden shed in a backyard in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 10 feet wide, 15 feet long. No investors, no business plan, no guarantee that anyone would ever care. They were 20 years old, and they were building something that would eventually be tattooed permanently on the bodies of millions of people worldwide. That is not a metaphor. People tattoo this logo on their skin, permanently, for life. No other brand on earth has ever earned that. This is the story of Harley Davidson and the most rebellious empire ever built. 1901. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. William Harley and Arthur Davidson are best friends, both obsessed with engines, both obsessed with speed. They have one idea: attach a small motor to a bicycle frame. Simple enough. Except nothing about building a motorized vehicle from scratch in a backyard shed in 1901 is simple. They build their first engine. It is too weak to climb hills. They build a bigger one. Better. Not good enough. They tear it apart and start again. 3 years of building, failing, rebuilding. In 1903 they finish the first real Harley Davidson motorcycle. They sell it to a friend. That motorcycle changes hands 3 more times over the next 15 years and covers over 100,000 miles. The first Harley Davidson ever built, lasting longer than anyone imagined possible. Word spreads fast. By 1905 they are selling motorcycles to police departments across Wisconsin. By 1907 they incorporate officially as the Harley Davidson Motor Company. By 1910 they have dealers in every state in America. Not every major city, every state. A backyard shed operation becoming a national brand in under a decade. Then the world comes calling. World War I. The United States military orders Harley Davidson motorcycles for the war effort. 20,000 machines sent to the front lines. By the end of the war, Harley Davidson is the largest motorcycle manufacturer on earth. World War II. The military orders 90,000 more. Every soldier who rides a Harley Davidson in Europe and the Pacific carries the brand to every corner of the world. When those soldiers come home, they do not stop riding. 1947. Hollister, California. 4,000 motorcyclists descend on a small town for a racing event. It gets out of hand. The image of a drunk biker on a Harley Davidson makes the front cover of Life magazine. America is horrified. Harley Davidson is horrified. But something unexpected happens. The rebels embrace it. The outcasts. The veterans. The workers who want to feel free on the weekends. They see that magazine cover and they want in. Harley Davidson does not plan to become the symbol of American rebellion. It simply becomes it. Because the people who needed a symbol found one. 1970s. Honda. Kawasaki. Yamaha. Suzuki. Japanese motorcycle companies flood the American market. Their bikes are faster, cheaper, more reliable, more modern. Harley Davidson's sales collapse. The company that survived 2 world wars and the Great Depression is now losing to foreign competition it cannot match on quality or price. By 1981, Harley Davidson is hemorrhaging money. A group of 13 senior managers buys the company from EMF in a last desperate attempt to save it. They put their personal finances on the line, everything they own, for a brand most industry analysts are already writing obituaries for. 1983. The most rebellious brand in American history does something nobody expects. They go to Washington. They ask the United States government for tariff protection against Japanese imports, the brand that stands for freedom and rebellion and the open road. Asking the government for help. The irony is perfect, but it works. The government grants the tariffs. Harley Davidson uses the breathing room to completely rebuild their quality control. New engines. New manufacturing processes. New standards. By 1987, Harley Davidson is profitable again. They go back to Washington and voluntarily ask the government to remove the tariffs 1 year early. Because they no longer need them, the comeback is complete. Today, Harley Davidson generates over $5 billion in annual revenue, 1,500 dealers in 100 countries, the most recognized motorcycle brand on earth, and still the only brand whose customers tattoo its logo on their bodies. Not because a marketing team told them to, but because riding a Harley Davidson makes people feel something no other machine on earth can replicate. Freedom, power, the open road stretching ahead with no end in sight, all starting from two 20-year-old friends in a 10 by 15-foot shed in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, building something the world did not know it needed yet. If this story moved you, hit subscribe. There are plenty more where this came from.